Why are all the writs for heavily guarded Oh, it's you. Come to tussle with the ne'er-do-wells of the Telvanni Peninsula? Actually, I could use a distraction. This is for official business. You should remember how compensation works. The punishment of Luafan Romavel. She convinced those Commoner-tongued scoundrels to take Argonian soldiers hostage and force the Ebonheart Pact to pay a large sum for their release. I'm here to ensure that her plan fails, and she never hatches another. You're a distraction and a secondary measure. We cannot let either Luafan or the soldiers remain in their current positions. Free the soldiers and do something to draw out Luafan. Sound an alarm, make noise, but leave the kill to me. With you providing a distraction, this writ just got significantly easier. Kimona Rune is just ahead. Are you ready to see what traitorous cretins like Luafan Romavel and the Commoner tongue can do? Remember, you're my distraction. Make a commotion in there.
These smooth-skinned fools will regret capturing you. This one's mine. What?
I thought I'd be tied up there for ages.
Where is that Swit? Doesn't she know how inconvenient this is? Where is it? Oh, there. That gong. Ring it. She has to come see why it sounded. Ring it, and I'll introduce Llaro to my blades.
Intruders? What's going on here?
Finally. Here's your side. Free the prisoners if you haven't already.
Got your back. Should have been more prepared. You weren't keeping score, were you? Me neither.
Captured by a dark elf, then freed by one. Do you think I'm just going to ignore the...
I don't care what you do, as long as you don't mention my part in it. I don't know how that sergeant knew about my involvement. I hoped having you free them would rid me of this inconvenience. Still, despite this unfortunate turn of events, I ended Llaro, and you followed directions well. Why can't both be true? I told you what you needed to know, but yes, I hoped the soldiers would know only your face. Still, I promised you a reward. Take it. We should part ways before we attract any more unwanted attention. Now, it's off to Necrom for me. Don't be offended, but I hope I don't see you there. Not for a writ, anyway. You know which organization I belong to and what I do for them. Surely the answer to your question is obvious. I don't know the specifics yet, but I'll find more details once I'm there. Now, why in oblivion are you worried about them? They're soldiers. They know how to fend for themselves and how to find their commanders. I'm sure they'll be fine. We did our part and freed them from the Commander Tong's grasp. The root of the problem has been solved. If they talk about either of us, then this nuisance may become a much larger mess. And as of right now, it's a mess that I do not have to clean.
Better overstart than under. Over so soon. Been on the lookout for that. craft something out of that.
Ah, welcome. You return. Ah, excellent. Yes, I see you found the remaining ingredients. Knew you could do it. Knew you could. Give them to me, if you please. Everything else is prepared. Well done. Yes, just needs a bit of finessing. Brilliant. Should be all ready now to give to Houseman Llaro. May I ask one more favor? Could you give it to him in my stead? Last I saw him, he was meeting with Spellwright Varsva. Oh, you know the usual, cleaning this, tossing that, busy. I need to avoid the mushrooms. Yes, that's it, the mushrooms. All those spores in that area are murder on the sinuses. What? In large doses, perhaps, but... Oh, all right. It's poison. But understand, Llaro is dreadful. A violent bully, totally unfit for his station. You'd be doing a favor to all House Telvanni. It is up to you, but please, deliver the tincture. You wouldn't, would you? No, please. If you did, it would be very dire for me, and maybe you too. I wouldn't recommend that option. In fact, perish the thought of it altogether.
Building up a staff. Good thinking.
Oh, stop complaining, Llaro. Your headaches are no excuse for poor results. You are of House Telvanni. Find a remedy and press on.
Ah, my head. Balver is sending some minion to deliver my tincture. About time. Lazy fool couldn't even deliver it himself. Do you need something? I don't have time to waste with someone below my station. I've important House Telvanni affairs to see to, and my head is aching. Oh, don't mind if I do. Balver Bemis sent word that he had made a tincture for me. Glad you managed not to get lost. Damn these headaches. Makes it hard to concentrate and deal with my indolent and incompetent retainers.
Careless fool! Didn't even take a whiff before guzzling down a vial from a stranger. Well, I suppose his seat is empty now. I wonder who will claim it.
It worked? It worked! Is he... Oh, he is quite dead. Good. I did it! I mean, we did it. Thank you so much. It feels as though a great weight has been lifted from my chest. I can't thank you enough for playing your part. You did wonderfully, and I am freed from my terrible predicament now. I don't know how to repay you. Or, wait, I do. Here's the coin I promised.
Well, we need a replacement. By the power granted me by House Telvanni, I bestow upon you, Balver Bemis, the rank of Oathman. Now be gone before someone poisons you.
Oathman! Well, if you say so, Spellright, I promise to bring pride and glory to House Telvanni.
Is it always this crowded?
Have you seen the note? Have you had the chance? Wonderful! This one is quite pleased.
Temple jobs available here.
Dangerous work for hire.
Your bearing speaks well of you. I've come to the City of Tombs in search of the brave. The Tribunal Temple has need of you. Yes, I'm overseeing the Temple's efforts in the peninsula and the Dreadlands of Apocrypha. It falls to my subordinates, Ordinator Tendacia, Ordinator Talina, and Ordinator Nellen, to assign the available work to those that are capable and willing. Excellent. If you prefer to work alone, talk to Ordinator Talina. If you prefer to work as part of a team, find Ordinator Nellen. If you wish to test your mettle, speak with Ordinator Tendacia. And take this, a gift from the temple for your aid. May the three guide your path.
If you're willing to work, I was told to expect you, and here you are. Congratulations, traveler. You've been tended by the Gardener of Men, plucked for a special task. Hermaeus Mora requires your help in reclaiming a portion of his realm from his enemies. Hermaeus Mora's enemies assail Apocrypha, specifically Bastion Nimic, a stronghold where dangerous names of power are stored. The Golden Eye needs someone to rout these enemies, and the herald that leads them. The reward will be substantial. Bastion Nimic is inaccessible, except by a few ancient gates. The Herald Seekers guard the way in. If you kill these Seekers and take their Daedric Ichor, you can use it to activate the gate and get inside. Are you willing to help? I'll mark your map with the location of the Glass Crags Gate, as well as where the Seekers flock. Mora's foes control these Seekers. Find them, kill them, and take their Ichor. Once you collect enough, you can open the gate and enter the Bastion. They serve the Daedric princes, Vermina and Periite. I know that dangerous champions lead the attack, but the real threat is the Master of the Seeker Heralds. It has subverted Bastion Nimic's defenses. Mora's own Daedra will try to stop you. Yes, that's why Hermaeus Mora requires outside help to deal with this threat. He can't rely on his own Daedra in Bastion Nimic. You can expect no mercy from Mora's former servants. Give them none in return. Eradicate them all. No, but we must sometimes forge strange alliances. Our people have a long history with the Daedra, you'll recall. I have an understanding with Mora. We help each other from time to time. Especially when his affairs spill over into our world. Let's just say they choose not to examine my methods too closely. The Lord of Secrets provides me with eyes and ears in many places. That can be very useful in my work. I repay that favor when he asks for help, such as now.
Something has to happen around here. Anything.
Gedane of Necrom. You tend the archive of corpses.
Never heard it called that before. But yes. Yes, I do. Would you like a tour of the catacombs?
Perhaps later. Hermaeus Mora's proxy returns.
Ah, of course. I'm sure the two of you have much to discuss.
3 labors were set before you, Proxy. Now Vermina, Periite, and Master Shelreni stand revealed as our foes. I have been speaking with Curate Gadain. I find him intriguing. But I wish to hear it from you. What did you find in Necrom Abbey? Just as Gadain told me then. The Fulcrum Obscura, the hidden kindred, are well named, although I understand you prevented them from escaping with the complete relic. Let us move on. What happened after we parted ways at Telrendis? Black books serve as doorways into Apocrypha. A master such as Shelreni Barrow likely has other ways to reach Hermaeus Mora's domain. So why is this particular book so important to her? What did you find in Alavelis? Able to invade Apocrypha unnoticed and break into the realm's master index. Our enemies are bold and capable, it seems. 3 different locations and 3 different schemes. They must be connected, but how? What are Mora's foes trying to do? Ah, I believe I see. The relic must be the key. The secret Vermina's servants sought in Apocrypha is the location of the dream. And the Black Book is needed for the rite they plan. Clever. Someone put them up to this. But who? Ah, yes, Torvasad. Well done, Proxy. Now we have a name for the spider at the center of this web. Key, rite, and dream. These are the threads we must follow to unmask our foe's true goal. Take this, with the thanks of Hermaeus Mora. I have been conversing with Curate Gadain. I find him interesting. But now we must return to the business at hand. The fates of 2 worlds depend on what we do next, Proxy. Shall we proceed? I admit the particulars of the plan currently elude me. Clearly they believe the relic, this Fulcrum Obscura, and the rite are key to remembering the dream they seek. To stop them, we must learn more about the dream and the secret it holds. We go to Apocrypha. The stacks of Cypher's Midden contain the most extensive collections of tomes and treatises in all the known realms. If answers to our questions exist, we will find them there. Will you continue to aid me in this endeavor? The portal in the room downstairs connects to the endless library of Apocrypha. Once there, head northwest and meet me at Cypher's Midden. Our research begins there. Since Curate Gadain is intent on recovering the relic, he shall accompany us. Where better to hide Oblivion portals than inside a ruined bookshop? This is just one of many studies I utilize across Tamriel. I even have a site in Apocrypha from which I can conduct my research. In Cypher's Midden, to be exact. The Ciphers of the Eye established the site as a headquarters of sorts. These mortals have come to Apocrypha at the invitation of Hermaeus Mora. They maintain and study the many libraries of the realm. It is both a refuge and a place of learning. Curate Gadain, are you certain you wish to accompany us?
Absolutely.
I like
the relic is my responsibility.
I like getting paid.
Let me
but
just
as
grab
someone
a few
who should have
essentials.
asked more
I'll be right
questions
back.
on the last
Fate
job I
provides
did
the
on my
aid we
own,
need, Proxy.
you trust Laramil,
We
right?
will meet you at
Just want to make
Cypher's
sure.
Midden.
What can I do? I guess we could do that. I don't really care about appearances. You always look fine to me. If you like to pamper yourself, just do it on your own time, all right? Need something? Sure. I'm not always the most productive when I tag along with you, but it seems like time well spent.
trading right here.